thank you. What's your name? How do you know so and so? How do you know Dante? Are you enjoying yourself? And you just go from there.
Oh, that was good. Good tip. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we need you to do three important things. We need you to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna talk to you.
So if you're listening, if you're paying attention, so it's not that you can't have a friend, but the respectable thing what to do is to go to your friend and say, hey friend. Aaron knows what I'm talking about. Hey friend, I'm interested in, talking to X, Y, and Z friend of yours, and I know how you feel, but I really feel like I have a strong connection with them. So you're saying that's cool.
I think, if you discuss it with your friend and if your friend give you permission, but again, you want to respect that boundary, and however you can just ask them, I know this is your boundary that you set, but, I'm feeling this guy. Do I have your permission?
Okay. Well, since we're talking about best friends, I'm going to dig a little deeper there. So if you have a best friend, and y'all friends, and they dated somebody, but it wasn't like the best thing ever, it was like they maybe lasted 2 months, it wasn't that serious. But you have another, you end up meeting them. Maybe you didn't meet them with their best friend, but you found out later on that they were with your best friend, and you're like, okay, well, there was somebody that was with my best friend, but they're not with them anymore, and it wasn't that big of a deal in regards to that person. Like, I was only with them 2 months, it wasn't that big of a deal. But to your best friend, like, nah, friend code, like, no, I was with them. But you really feel like you strongly connected with this person. Like, how do you handle that?
If you knew that if you knew your friend was dating
you didn't meet them. Like we said earlier, if you met them outside of your friend. You met them outside of your friend, but you found out later on.
If you already dated someone, I wouldn't say you should. If you feel in the person, you shouldn't put your friend's happiness above yours. If you feel like you do have a true connection with the person, it's not like you knew going for in the beginning that your friend dated them. So hopefully your friend can respect that.
So you're saying, look, friend, like you dated Peter, but I didn't know you dated Peter, and I ended up meeting Peter, and now me and Peter together. So I don't want you to take it personal. Now that you're telling me, you can't date Peter because. But I didn't know that. You never told me that. So I want you to respect and understand that I really felt connected to Peter. And I'm going to be with Peter. I want you to know that. But, I hope it doesn't mess up our friendship. So he's saying that's the best way to handle it. Like, I didn't meet Peter with you. I didn't know you were with him, that kind of thing. Like, so, okay.
And the world is small. We're all going to run into people that our friends dated before anyway. So, people... I'm sure we experienced it before, so it shouldn't be like that big of a deal. But I would say at least still had a conversation with your friend. But you put yourself first. I'm all about putting yourself first.
I think that was so dope you said that, because sometimes some of us forget that. That's why I have to make sure I'm very clear, so people don't have any blue lines. They get it, But I think it's very important that your happiness is important, because I feel like we tend to focus on the people around us, who we have close in our circle, and we don't. Focus on ourselves, so it's easy to get caught up in that. Like, you can't date him because I saw him first and I already said. But y'all didn't have no history. Wasn't that serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like pride is more important to people than their friendships. And they're like, no, I don't care. I was with him first. Like, come on, y'all not together. You done moved on 2-3 people after that. Why do you even care about it anymore? So I totally, I just, I get it. But I know that has ruined friendships. But since we're talking about that sort of relationship things, I want to dig a little deeper now. So when it comes to like your brother or your sister, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they dated someone. Like, the reason why I said, let's take it deeper. Like P. Diddy and his son. Let's talk about it. The only reason why I said it is because sometimes fathers, and not just them as people, but just the situation of a father and son, brother and sister, that I've seen this, not just in movies, in real life, situations where people have come into contact with the same person. So a father and son. Son might have dated a girl. They were, cool. And then boom, she ends up hanging out with the father. Like, now I like the father. And it's like, how, I just feel like, some people don't know how to handle those situations with, how do you handle your father wanting to date the same person you're dating with, or sleep with the same, or moms, girls and moms. That's how it happens all the time. Girl brings a guy home. Oh my God, head over heels for him, and the mom is single, being a MILF. she gets her little piece, and now, you know, mom and dad are dating the same guy. Like, what's the best way to handle that when your mom or your dad is smashing the person that you were with or, you know, were in love with?
Therapy, probably.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully a parent would not go after anyone that their child had, you know. So,
so you feel like if that ever happens,
maybe family counseling.
Family counseling therapy is probably pretty much the best way to fix it because of the boundaries broken. Pretty much.
That would be my recommendation. Yeah, I would. Yeah, for your mom or your dad to come behind you. That would. Yeah. So.
Yeah, or vice versa too. You know what I'm saying? Like, was a stepdad, but, you know, not anymore, and y'all just gave each other eyes, and now y'all fooling around. You know, not with your mom no more. Now y'all fooling around. Like, things like that. I just feel like that's just giving boundaries. You just don't. Period. You don't cross those like family boundaries. Like, that's just too close to home. Yeah, I see close to home. But I just had to, you know, ask for some of those. So y'all, don't be afraid to get therapy if it crosses the line. You know, it's okay. Especially as Black people, we don't really think that therapy is okay, but it's really okay. Yeah, I think it's important for us to really, really understand that, especially nowadays, because we rely on social media so much to, you know, validate us. Which is another thing with, you know, validation and like likes and swiping left and swiping right, you know.